Co-creation is a tool or a way to get people together again, to get them to think together and act together in creating the world we actually want to live in.
Yeah, so I was impressed by the process tonight, and especially the parts when we dare to be authentic with our feelings and not just bring in ideas from different perspectives, but actually allow ourselves to be immersed in the process and sense and be touched. It's to me it's obvious that we are in the beginning of a learning process as humanity, and we saw some glimpses tonight that I think points us in the right direction. It's important work to work with, you know, what are the design principles and patterns that can help us with global governance issues.
I feel very engaged to create real co-creative processes where we actually build on each other's thoughts and tap into a collective intelligence rather than having a bunch of different perspectives coming and bumping against each other, creating some kind of negotiated solution that is a result of our different ones together, but really tapping into what can occur or appear in a room where everyone's open to looking into what is actually coming up when we talk. So that's what I take with me from this.
Brought in some interesting insights about how would it look like if at international level negotiations were done through co-creation. And I think that we would have a totally different result, especially when the co-creation is brought out of the usual institutions and is done with other people who are normally not part of these processes. So I want to just thank the people that have started this foundation for bringing this work, especially to global governance. Yeah, very, very interesting. Thank you.
We are at the end of a paradigm. All the simple stuff have already been made. We're now facing really complex issues. And right now politicians, people of power are talking as if they have the solution, but they don't. These are really complex problems. And the only way to address really, really complex issues is by working together. So co-creation is the method to do that. That's why co-creation is super important, and it's really the way forward for all types of complex politics, forming new institutions, redesigning systems of energy, climate change, national borders. All of these complex issues can only be addressed with co-creation. Thanks.
Co-creation's a really critical element for global governance, and we haven't figured it out, so I was excited to be here this evening with a bunch of really great people to explore how do we co-create and create the new structures for global governance that don't exist today. I thought it was interesting to discuss how we often start these global challenges conversations with looking at the big problems. And it was decided this evening that we weren't going to start with that. We were going to focus on what is the next phase, and I learned this evening that it was the great co-creation. So I'm really looking forward to being part of doing that.